Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor, and if you're new here, welcome to the Daily Tea. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a warm, sultry, fall-inspired look. Got a little bit of coppers, a little bit of golds, a little bit of brown, you know, just kind of going off of the fall vibes. And guess what? Everything that I use today is budget friendly. That's right, budget friendly, aka drugstore. Pretty much everything that I use today is well under $15. I don't think I paid over $15 for anything, but don't quote me on that. I gotta make sure. So I'm gonna double check. Everything that I use today will be down in the description box. And before we get into the video, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe if you already haven't, because what are you waiting on? Don't y'all want to be a part of the Daily Tea family? Get some more of this content. Did y'all subscribe yet? Okay, you did? Cool. And also don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you do not miss out on anything that I'm gonna be bringing to you all. So with that, let's get into the video. Okay, so I have already done my brows because look, there are like thousands of YouTube tutorials about brows, and we just want to keep this video nice and sweet and short. I did use the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim in the color Black Brown. Now, I'm an Anastasia Beverly Hills girl, but this was nice. I feel like this created a more soft brow, which I've been kind of going for lately. Okay, Maybelline, come through. Come through, Maybelline. You did that. You did that. So for primer, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Primer Serum, and it's in the Hydrating formula. This is my first time trying it. It's like, okay, it's a like serum consistency. It has little flecks, almost like a gold, almost if you were to put some like shimmer in it. So it'll probably give me a little bit of a illuminating feel. It's just giving me a nice glow, it looks like. Oh, I like that. That's really nice. Ooh, my skin feels so nice. That feels really good. Now I'm gonna let that serum do its thing and set in my face, and then I'm gonna start on the eyes next. To prime my eyes, I'm gonna be using the NYX shadow base in the color Skin Tone. So I'm just gonna take a little bit on a fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna apply that on my eyelid. And this is really nice. I really like this. It feels nice too, the way it's going on. I do have a little like, I don't know if you can tell, like right here, it's a little bit scaly. I don't know, my skin's kind of been like going through something. So on that part, I'm just gonna pack it in. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, my eye has been itching for the past, I wanna say like 2 days now. I mean like itching, almost like a allergic reaction. So I don't know what's going on right there, and I can see where it's like a little textured, but yeah, I'm just gonna pat on that part because I don't know what's going on. All right, I've got my eyes all set and primed, and we are gonna be going in with the LA Girl Keep It Playful palette. Can we just talk about these colors real quick? This is everything I want in a fall, like just look. This middle shade, it's like a foiled glittery, y'all. I'm definitely gonna use that. And I did swatch a couple of these shades already, and they are really nice. I think I'm gonna probably use this, and that middle shade there. So I'm gonna go into the shade right here. It's a nice tan shade, a little bit on the warmer side. I'm just gonna take that on a fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna put that into my crease. Holy pigmentation. Y'all saw that. I barely put anything on. Okay. Holy pigmentation. That's okay. I see you, LA girl. I'm just taking windshield wiper motions, and I'm just blending that into my crease, kind of blowing that out a little bit. All right, next I'm gonna take this burnt orange color right here, and I'm just gonna put that into my crease. This on a smaller blending brush, and I'm just gonna put that in my crease. I mean, the pigmentation is just so good on these shadows. There is a little bit of kickback in the pan, but it's not too much to like be calling the cops over. I don't know, like some people are like, I don't want my eyeshadow palettes to have any kickback or fallout. And I'm like, y'all, it's an eyeshadow palette. Like, it's fine. It ain't that deep. As my drama teacher, Johnny Hobbs, used to say, it ain't that deep. And eyeshadow is definitely one of those things that it definitely ain't that deep. So I have hooded eyes, so I don't know if you can tell, like I have hooded eyes, but I also have a lot of space. It's like really weird. My eyes, I have a lot of space, but when I look straight forward, you can see how it kind of, the skin kind of comes down a little bit. So I always kind of like to tilt my head up, and then I just go off of that bone right here. I can kind of see in the mirror, and I just make sure I hit that. That's how I find my crease. That's a little tip for anybody with hooded eyes. If you're looking for your crease, or with like monolid or anything like that, definitely helps. And next, I'm gonna go in with this reddish brown color right here, and I'm just gonna take that on a smaller fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna put a little bit on and just focus on the outer crease to deepen that up even more. Just kind of smoke it out. It's really pretty. Really focusing that in on, can y'all see? Ooh, she's pretty. On that outer corner. Next, I'm gonna go in with that middle shade right here. It's like a nice foil copper. It's just really pretty. It's like a foil coppery shade. I'm actually gonna apply that on my finger because whenever it's like these pressed foil shades, they seem to apply better with my finger because then I can just pack it on. And I'm just gonna pack that on to the, y'all see what I mean? Do y'all see what I mean? Like, come through. LA girl, y'all did that. Y'all did the dang on thing. Oh, this is gorgeous. Now I am seeing a little bit of like flakiness right there, but I think it's also because I might have applied a little too much. But I'm gonna go in with a small brush to get into that inner corner and kind of blend out a little bit. So I'm just taking a small packing brush so I can get right into that inner eye. What I'm finding is you really have to press this into the eye. I'm just gonna go back in that reddish brown color and like darken it up the crease a little bit more because we've kind of lost a little bit of the definition. So I'm just going back in and deepening that up. Yeah, that's nice. So I initially wasn't gonna do eyeliner, but I decided I'll just do like a half line where I won't bring the eyeliner all the way in. And I'm gonna be using my favorite eyeliner, the Physicians Formula Eye Booster eyeliner. It's like a 2-in-1 with a serum, and I'm just gonna do a half wing. All right, so I'm just gonna take a cotton round and some micellar water and clean up anything that is underneath the eye so that you get rid of any fallout from any glitter or shadow. And this is why I like to do eyes first, because then you don't have to worry about all that getting on your foundation. So for lashes, I'm gonna be using the Kiss Lash Couture lashes in the style Teddy. So I actually decided on a different pair of lashes. I ended up using the faux mink wispy lashes from Ardell. The one thing that I don't like about the Kiss lashes from the Lash Couture line is that the band is so thick. It's so thick, and unless you have a full liner on, it's kind of hard to manipulate and it's hard to hide. So the wispies are clear liner, but for some reason I struggle with these. Not really the lashes that I wanted to go with, but you know, here we are. Okay, finally we're getting to the skin. So we've primed, we let that primer sit in. And for foundation, I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation in the shade Coconut. I hope this isn't too light. I mean, that looks pretty good. So let's see. Oh, okay. Okay, that was good. Mirror match. That's a match, folks. It's matte, but it's a nice matte. It still gives me a little bit of sheen, and I also think that primer that I put on helped a lot. Yes, that color is perfect. Okay, next we're gonna be doing concealer. Now I have two concealers here. I have the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Everybody raves about this one. And then I have that in the shade Deep Olive. And then I have the Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer. And this is in the shade Deep Tan. I think I'm gonna mix them because that's what I'll do. So I'm just gonna mix them. Yeah, that's a little too, I feel like, ooh, that's like really orange. How does that look orange looking? This is called Deep Olive. It's very golden. This is a little bit more neutral. A little cooler, like neutral side. I'm just gonna mix them. All right, to set my under eyes and all that places where I put the concealer, I'm gonna be using the Black Radiance Loose Setting Powder in the shade Banana. I'm not a baker, folks. I don't bake, and I also don't really I stick to the powder that I know. So this is my first time using this. I won't be doing everybody's loose powders because I don't have time to be looking like the ghost of Christmas past. So I'm just gonna set that. Y'all, I think that setting powder might be my new favorite. Black Radiance. Y'all did that, y'all did that. Speaking of Black Radiance, boom, the next thing I'm using for my bronzer is a Black Radiance pressed powder. This is the shade, hold on y'all, because the backing is all messed up. So, I believe it's like coffee something, ebony coffee or something. Everything's gonna be linked down below, so whatever I didn't mention or didn't tell y'all, just go down in the description box because it'll be all right there. And I'm just gonna apply that as my contour.
And let's match that jawline because we've been eating.
All right, for blush, I'm gonna be taking the CoverGirl High Pigment Blush. This is in the shade Sweet Seduction. It's just a nice, beautiful, like light pink shade. I'm gonna focus this, again, not on the apples of the cheeks, just kind of like the back. And then blending that in with that contour. I wanna keep it just nice and light. Okay, next I'm going to be taking the CoverGirl True Blend Super Stunner Hyper Glow Highlighter in the shade Gilded Glory. This is like, whew, she's illuminating. And when I tell you a little bit goes a long way, a little bit goes a long way. I'm just gonna take that in the center of the bridge of my nose. So for liner, I'm gonna be using the lip pencil in the shade Espresso, and then for lip gloss, I'm gonna be using the Maybelline's Lifter Gloss in the shade Stone. That's gorgeous. Okay, and to lock it all in place, I'm gonna be using the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray. All right, and this is the finished look. I am kind of obsessed with it. I think my skin looks really good. My favorites today would definitely probably be the translucent setting powder and also the Lifter Gloss by Maybelline in the color Stone. Gorgeous. The favorite items that I've used today. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I enjoyed making this look for you all. If you want to keep seeing more looks like this, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. That way you do not miss out on any more content that I have coming for you all. And if you aren't following me on Instagram, I don't really know what you're doing. Like, what you doing? Right here. Right here. This is where you follow me. _ the Daily Tea. Be my friend there too. Why not? You're gonna get more inside stuff there as well, and on here. Again, thank you all so much for watching. Everything that I used today will be linked down in the description box. So yeah, until next time, bye.